Good morning, internets. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so if I look a mess, it's because I'm a mess. My apologies for not being regular on the vlogging. So here's what happened was, I am now working from home most days, which means I'm not commuting, which is better for the environment, which is great, and it's been great for my productivity. I get a lot done working from home, but it also means that I have eliminated my commute, and my commute is when I am vlogging. So there's been sort of a trade-off of vlogging time for working at home. And so I'm trying to get that all balanced out right now. But right now I'm on my way to the store, running, or not the store, to the post office, running packages for Big Rob Deals. I'm gonna go get those things dropped off before I get work started this morning. And I had a minute to talk to you guys. So I've actually just got Alessandro back yesterday. When I posted a video a couple of weeks ago saying my car is being really weird, you guys, and it was throwing this check engine light and we couldn't find out what the code was. I had a lot of really helpful suggestions from everybody in the comments, so thank you for that. For everybody who participated and let me know your own theories and stuff. And I checked all of it. A couple of people said loose connection in the wiring harness that they replaced. Go check that. We checked that. There are a couple of other things. Here's what happened was, so I called Gerber, the collision place that we originally took Alessandro to, told them what was going on. They're like, yeah, so here's the thing. You should take it to Chevy, because we sent it to Chevy. We had it towed to Chevy. Like, they were like, oh, we threw it on a flatbed and had Chevy deal with it for most of the internal repairs of the thing, because they didn't know how to deal with it. And they're like, okay, take it to Chevy, since we did, whatever it is that's still wrong with it, we will foot the bill for, because it should have been fixed to begin with. And I was like, oh, well, that's very nice. Okay, so I take it to, and they say I have to take it to Fairway Chevrolet. So it's down on Sahara. I take the car over there, and tell them what's going on. Say, when I plug in my OBD2 computer into the car, it tells me there's no codes. Would you like me to clear the code? It's basically what the computer is saying. I'm like, all right, if there's no codes, how can we clear the code? And I would hit yes, and the code would clear, and then we'd move right along. There was one other important piece of evidence that I left out of that last video that Rob noticed that I did not. The AC in the car was gradually blowing less and less cool. And it had this weird humidity in it. Rob noticed it before I did. I actually thought that everything was fine with that. And so congrats to Rob. Better car guy than me for noticing that. And the AC was blowing cooler than the air outside, so comparatively it felt cold enough to me, and I was like, all right, that's enough. Let's see, I can't talk while I'm making lane changes, which is probably for the best. But we take it in, and tell them everything that's going on with it. They call me a little later, this is last Thursday, I dropped it off, and say, all right, we found the problem. The problem is that there was a puncture of some kind to your AC compressor. And I was like, well, how did you guys not find that? And they're like, well, it was a very slow leak. Like something got pinched, or whatever the case may be, wherever the leak was coming from. It was extremely slow and was letting Freon out of the system very slowly, and that was giving me the check engine light. For whatever reason. And I was like, oh my God, because I'm used to AC compressor being really far back, or at least not right in the collision zone where I got hit, because I was like, my car, the collision that this car was in was the front left, headlight, fender, and bumper. You know what I mean? There wasn't even really that much fender damage. It was all in there. And he goes, well, yeah, in the Volt, the AC compressor is like 2 inches behind the bumper cover. And I was like, the AC compressor is inside of the bumper that got smashed. And we don't think maybe it's the AC compressor it needs to be. So whatever. All right. So they're like, all right, we'll order the part. It's been ordered. It'll be here soon. You'll have your car back Monday or Tuesday. And I was like, okay, great. They call me late on Monday and say, like, hey, the car's done. I'm like, great. I was in the middle of a whole bunch of work and I couldn't come get it before they closed. It just wasn't possible. So I'm like, I'll come get it tomorrow morning. And Dude's like, yeah, not a problem. We get there, get the car. I'm super happy to have Alessandro back, and the driver's side window is down when the porter brings it around to me. And I go to roll up the window, and it rolls up crooked, and I get out, and I'm like, what is happening? This is not right. I gave it to you guys with 4 working windows, and I'm like trying to figure out what's going on with it, and then the window just falls down into the door with a crunch, and won't come back up. And I'm like, oh no! I just got my car back, and now the windows, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Fairway said, that's unacceptable. Really, really sorry. Go ahead and go home, and we'll get this taken care of, and then we'll deliver your car to you. We'll fill it up full of gas. It's super funny to me when they're like, yeah, we're going to offer to fill your gas tank in your electric car. But, that's nice that they're like, we'll fill it up, and then we'll have it delivered to you. And I was like, okay, yay. So there was a busted regulator cable inside of, and I don't know how that happened when they were doing the other work on the car. But they got it back to me. So as far as I know, now the AC compressor has been changed. All of the collision damage has been repaired. I finally am back in my own car. And knock on wood, I think the accident saga is finally over. Chevy did all those repairs at no cost to me. And they brought it back to me full of fuel, which is cool. Like, I mean, they failed to catch the problem when they had the car apart the first time. So it was nice of them to go in and just repair it, and don't give me any business about it, and just get that taken care of. So I was pretty pleased with that. Is this the post office? It looks a little like a post office. I don't think that's the post office. Oh, and it is the post office. Gonna have to turn around. This is not my usual post office. That's fine. But so the car's back. I have Alessandro back. Batman's very excited, right, Batman? Yeah, he's excited. And so here we are. And I'm still working for My Vegas magazine, but I'm working from home. And that seems to be the arrangement that's working best for all of us. And I'm happy as clam with it. So that's pretty good. Now, last weekend, weekend before last, we got to go to Low Rider Super Show, which was amazing. So I got to go do that for My Vegas magazine, but I also made a big fat video for Car Stuff with Katherine. I'll go ahead and link that at the end of this video. Coming up this weekend in Mesquite, Nevada, which is about an hour away from where I live, very small town, in Mesquite, Nevada. They're having a Super Run, which I guess is this annual car gathering I've never been to. I've only just recently even heard about it. But we have a lot of cars coming in from Nevada, Arizona, Utah, all over, but those 3 states mainly. So it's going to be a lot of things that I haven't seen before. And there's no real central place for the event to take place. So like when I'm reading about Super Run, it kind of sounds like it's in all of Mesquite, which is sort of like where I'm from when they do Hot August Nights. In Reno and Sparks, there's no place that you don't go to a place to do Hot August Nights. Like, it's just the whole town is a car show. Every curb where there is a parking spot is a car show. Now, there's some main hubs at, it used to be the Hilton, but I guess now it's the Grand Sierra Resort. I'm never going to get used to that. Or, in Sparks, where I'm from, in Victorian Square, you go hang out at Oski's and do the car show thing. Which, oh, Batman, you drunken sailor. Get a hold of it. That's embarrassing. We got to talk about this drinking. Sooner or later, we're going to have an intervention with Batman. I don't know, guys. All of the signs are there. I mean, really, it's 9:30 in the morning, Batman. Get it together. Ugh. Anyway, so this kind of sounds like it's going to be like the Mesquite version of Hot August Nights. That's my expectation. I have no idea if my expectations will be met, they'll fall short of my expectations, or whether they will be exceeded. But I am open to all possibilities, and very, very excited to go. We will be spending the night in Mesquite because it is a weekend-long thing, so we'll be going out Saturday morning. And we're going to be staying at a place that has EV charging. So we're going to take the Volt out. Obviously, since it's an hour away, we're going to burn gas for much of the trip on the way there. But for all of our tooling around inside of Mesquite, we should be able to do that all on battery power because the place where we're staying has the complimentary EV charging, and I'm very pleased about that. So that's exciting for me. I don't get out of town nearly as often as I would like to. And this isn't exactly really far out of town. Like, we're going an hour out of town, to a place with casinos. Like, we're not getting that far out of Las Vegas. But it's going to be a whole new car environment that I haven't seen before. And I'm really, really excited to go and to bring that content, to car stuff with Katherine. I'll make sure that you guys over here in EV's world get the links to that stuff too. And that's what's going on with Alessandro. But now that the AC compressor is fixed, I mean, my AC is blowing ice, which is wonderful. I have my car back. I got my routine that I'm working from home. And life is good, you guys. And now I have arrived appropriately at the post office. Yes. So I get to make a package run for Big Rob Deals too. So it's a good day. I gotta say, it's a good day. It's a good day. And then when I get home, I get to get started, get everything done for my Vegas magazine. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing right over here. Here's some other things I think you'll enjoy right down here. My name is Katherine. This is EVs of Nevada. Please remember to like, subscribe, and smile! Smile, Batman!